One of the most interesting questions that I've been asked recently is which finger should the ball touch last when you shoot? So I'll answer that here. When I was younger, and I talked to a few other shooting coaches as well, and when they were younger as well, they never really thought about which finger should release off the ball last. But I see a lot of people saying, oh, is it the middle finger, is it split finger, is it the index finger, how should you do it? And normally when I'm teaching it, or when I'm shooting it, that's really one of the least of my concerns. Although I will make sure that players are not flicking it off of these two fingers here, your ring finger or your pinky finger. If you're shooting the ball and it's coming off these fingers last, that's an issue for me. If it's coming off your middle and your index at the same time, or just your index, that's cool with me. If you want your index finger in the middle, if you want your middle finger in the middle, if you want your fingers to split the middle, I'm okay with all those things as well. So what I would do if I were you is play with the air hole here, or I've also seen another technique where you can tape the ball down the middle so you have a consistent line there, and of course your rotation will stay good as well. But if you don't have access to tape or you don't have anything and you just have a ball on you, I would play with the air hole because that's going to be in the middle. So you can either take your index finger, put it there, you can split it, or you can put your middle finger there and find out what's most comfortable for you. One thing that I always tell my players is that I want you to get as close as possible to perfect form. So if you can shoot like Kobe, like Clay, guys like CJ McCollum who have great form, awesome, that's phenomenal. But I do understand that players are going to have a small little differences in the shot. There are a few things that you can go ahead and tweak, and there's a few things that are non-negotiable. Of course, you always want to have your shooting hand underneath the ball, whichever one that may be. And your offhand, you should never really use it to shoot the ball. I want good alignment with your shot, and I want to keep that offhand off the ball. Really, which finger it comes off, that's not the biggest deal to me. Find something that's comfortable for you there. But shooting with two hands, you're adding a whole nother variable in your shot, and more movements leads to less consistency. So I would really avoid as much offhand involvement. Yes, Curry does it, yes, Kyrie does it, but that doesn't mean that you want to copy poor mechanics. You want to be able to shoot the ball straight with the least amount of movements to have the most consistency. And then from there, you make small little changes.